Now the lie goes very deep.
Unconstitutional, and it's wrong, and you just can see the direction that we're headed.
I knew the globalists were evil, but it's even hard for me to believe they're this bold.
Yeah.
And President Obama, he rapes this nation.
It's a legitimate rape. I'd like to bone you.
What are you talking about?
We are going to control the people of the world order through a microchip in everyone's body.
You what?
They control it through these microchips.
To have microchip identification devices implanted into their bodies.
I can't be a party to that. Where everybody has an RFID chip implanted in them.
It's a microchip.
All money is to be in those chips. Everybody had a little bit more chips.
Listen to it.
Can a microscopic tag be implanted in a person's body to track his every movement? There's actual discussion about that. You will rule on that, mark my words.
Which they will chip. This is the injectable chip. All money is to be in those chips.
Latest pendulum swing away from an economy based on hard currency to one based on virtual money or credit.
In the end, everybody will be locked into a monitored control grid where every single action you perform is documented.
And if you're like me or you, and you're protesting what they're doing, you can just turn off your chip.
And if you get out of line, they can just turn off your chip.
And you have nothing. You can't buy food. You can't do anything. It's total control of the people.
So at that point in time, every single aspect of society will revolve around interactions with the chips, locked into a monitored control grid.
From all over the world.
We control everything through a microchip in everyone's body. We know everything.
Their desire is to make sure that you have
One in your eye.
not a physical ID, but you are digitally imprinted in the system.
Everyone in society. And it's called the mark of the beast in Revelation 13, verses 16.
This is right in the Bible playbook.
Where the Bible says a man will arise who will control the world. Now you've got to have a lot of technology to control the world, and part of what he controls is all banking and commerce.
Everybody being chipped. All your money in those chips. Everybody had a little bit more chips. And they control the chips, and they control it. And you become a slave. You become a serf to these people. That's their goal. That's their intentions.
We're all slaves.
Let no one be in any doubt. The rules of the game are changing.
Like the change we must change to the change we hold dear.
Nothing has changed.
It's a microchip. Stone Age technologies compared to today's higher tech particle payloads.
That deals with a massive wireless network of airborne probes. That deals with a massive wireless network of airborne probes.
Dust-sized probes is millions of probes, million microscopic computers. The idea is to release these dust-sized probes every day from airplanes, stratospheric platforms, or satellites. Released
Airborne probes.
floating in your eye.
Somebody's coming, and he's going to control the world, all banking and all commerce, and we have the technology to do it today.
GEMS are global environmental MEMS sensors.
Technology that was never even dreamed of.
Devices that are so small, you might not see one, even if it was floating in your eye.
One in your eye would
Devices that are so small,
1,000 times smaller than these dust particulates.
you might not see one, even if it was floating in your eye. Dust-sized probes.
See, nanocells are real small.
These are the revolutionary micro-machines that will be the workhorses of any control system. They're MEMS, micro-electromechanical sensors.
The pieces are in flux.
Floating in your eye.
For permanently identifying safe people.
How is that fucking possible?
Cloud seeding with 1 million microscopic computers. These millions of probes released every day.
One in your eye would, or a particular particle in the atmosphere, probably be no different than, say, a speck of dust. Or
It will simply be the newest weapon in a secret arsenal dating back more than 50 years.
Soon they will settle again.
one in your eye would
We are spraying you now. Oh,
Floating in your eye.
Daddy, where did the blue sky go?
the inhaled one or got one in your mouth, one in your eye would probably be no different than, say, a speck of dust. Or
So there are all kinds of things going on with these chemtrails.
not just about chemtrails, but a microcosm.
a particular particle in the atmosphere.
We are spraying you now. Oh, we are looking at putting things in your water to sterilize you. They're already doing it. So
They're doing it now. They're on schedule. Folks, the idiots better wake up.
Man, don't be afraid. Just get your fucking family and haul ass.
That's right, Butters. Damn it! You see what happens when you spread this stupid crap fast? What, people see the truth? Can I go now?
Pentagon officials confirming that they were flying perhaps even as far back as before the last attack.
A person who believes that this wasn't set up by our own government
It's an idiot!
is an idiot.
Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them.
But now the search is going to become much more focused, looking for elements of this insurgent cell.
We are the insurgents.